Hello, it's Ashley from Through the Loop Yarncraft, and today we're going to make the gorgeous Riverside Shawl. This shawl is perfect for that extra layer during transition months or summer nights, and it's super quick and easy to make. For this pattern, I used Knit Picks Cotton Reflections yarn, which is a really lovely number 3 DK weight yarn with gorgeous colors, and my 6mm Furls Odyssey crochet hook. For all your supplies and information about the pattern, you can find that in the blog post. You can also find the written instructions on my blog as well. If you like this video and you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel and hit that thumbs up for me. Let me know you like it. So now let's grab our hook and grab our yarn and we'll make the Riverside Shawl. Okay, so let's begin our Riverside Shawl. What's really neat about this shawl is it does start from the bottom up, as opposed to some shawls that start from the center top and work out. We're going to work from the bottom and go wider and up, so it makes it really simple to adjust to any size you want. You just stop whenever you're satisfied with the length and the width. So we're going to start with our slip knot here. So we will begin by chaining 4. And then we're going to double crochet 3 times into the second chain from the hook. So make 3 into that same spot there. And 3. 1 double crochet into that center stitch or center chain there. And then 3 double crochet into the last chain. For the entirety of this pattern, each row will begin with 3 double crochet into one stitch and end with 3 double crochet into the last stitch. So there we have row 1 complete. So now we will chain 2 and turn. So for row 2, we're going to begin with the 3 double crochet into the first stitch, the one right here under the chain. One, 2, and 3. And then we will do 1 double crochet into the stitches across, stopping before the last stitch. Now for the last stitch, which might be kind of hiding there, as it is like the turn chain, you want to do 3 double crochet again. Right in there. 1, 2, and 3. And there we have row 2. And if you're like me and like to check your stitches, Row 2 should end with 11 double crochet. And again, if you like following along with all that information, you can find that on the blog or on the premium PDF printable. So for row 3, we're going to chain 2 and turn again. And these repeat rows, we're just going to do the same thing again. Start with 3 double crochet into the first stitch, 1 double crochet in each stitch across, and then 3 double crochet into the last stitch. So 3 into that first stitch, right under those chain 2s, 1 in each stitch across, and then 3 into that last stitch. And row 3. So now for row 4 to row 7, we're going to continue that pattern with 3 double crochet into the first stitch, 1 double crochet in each stitch across, and 3 double crochet into the last stitch, chain 2 and turn, and then we will meet back here for row 8. So again, just follow that pattern, 3, 1 all the way across, 3 at the end, and we will meet right back here. Okay, so I just finished row 7, and as you can see, it's starting to take some shape there. Each section of repeat is 10 rows. The first 7 are all 3 double crochet in the first stitch, 1 double crochet in each stitch across, and 3 double crochet in the last stitch. Every 10 row repeat will have the first 7 rows will be just like that. So now for row 8, we're going to chain 2 and turn. This one also starts with the 3 double crochet in the first stitch, and 3. So now after we've got our 3 double crochet in the first stitch, we're going to chain 1. We're going to skip the next stitch and double crochet into the next stitch. Chain 1, skip the next stitch, and double crochet into the next. So this is the pattern that will follow along for row 8 and every repeat row like row 8. Double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, double crochet into the next. And just repeat that all the way across. Okay, and now you can see we have 2 stitches left here. So I did my double crochet, chain 1. We're going to skip this stitch and now 3 double crochet into the last stitch to end the row. Chain 2 and turn. Okay, so now moving on to row 9. This one is a bit different again, but the same thing. In the first stitch here, we're going to make our 3 double crochet. And then we're going to chain 1. And now we are going to skip these 2 stitches here, and we're going to double crochet into this chain space. So we did our 3 double crochet into the first stitch, skip these 2 double crochet, and double crocheted into that chain space. Then we will chain 1 and double crochet into the next chain space, and we will repeat that all the way until we're at the last chain space. All right, so we've just completed the last chain space, double crochet, chain 1, and again we're going to skip these 2 stitches and 3 double crochet into that last stitch. And we will chain 2 and turn. Perfect. So now we are on row 10, which is the final row of the repeat sequence. So we've got 7 rows of 3 double crochet in every stitch across, and then 3 double crochet in the last stitch. We have 2 rows of the double crochet chain 1 rows, and then this is going to fill in the chain 1 spaces so that we can move back to the double crochet rows. So we're going to again start in this first stitch with 3 double crochet, and now we are going to skip these 2 stitches again. We're going to double crochet into this chain space, and then double crochet into this double crochet right here. And double crochet into the chain space and into the next stitch. And we will just repeat that all the way across. Making a double crochet into each double crochet and chain space. Okay, now that we are at that last chain space there, we're going to skip these 2 stitches again and make 3 double crochet into that last stitch. And chain 2 and turn. There we go, and that's how we will continue to build until your desired amount of rows. So to continue on now for what would be row 11, you just start back at the beginning and 3 double crochet into that first stitch, 1 double crochet into each stitch across, and then 3 double crochet into the last stitch. You will repeat that for 7 rows moving forward, and then go back and repeat row 8, 9, and 10 until you're at as big as you want. And again, you can find further written instructions and information over on my blog or in the premium PDF. Thank you so much for joining me today and learning how to make the Riverside Shawl. I'd love to hear your thoughts and see any of your photos once you've completed them. Feel free to tag me over on Instagram or shoot me a message down below. If you like this video, please subscribe and like the channel and let me know. So until next time, happy crocheting. Bye.